Welcome to Conflict News 24. A look at headlines. Firstly, Congo conflict. Conflict in Eastern Congo. Eastern Congo is destabilized. A Congolese opposition fighters group M23 is heading towards Goma city. Some other Rwandan and Ugandan opposition armed groups are also operating in Eastern Congo. A Ugandan opposition fighters group carried out an attack on a town in Eastern Congo on a Congo-Uganda border. Several trucks and houses were set on fire by this group called ADF. Second viewers, M23 fighters are being seen heading towards Rugari. They are in Rugari. They are sending reinforcements to Rugari for a massive push towards Goma. And thirdly, a Reuters correspondent in Congo has been expelled. And fourthly, viewers, as I have been reporting that Russians were making preparations to withdraw from Kherson city, it has now been formally confirmed. Russia today ordered its troops to leave Kherson city from the right bank of the Dnieper River. Russian troops are retreating towards the left bank, confirmed by Sergei Shoigu, Russian defense minister. Details for you. Firstly, viewers, Eastern Congo, a destabilized region, several armed groups operating in Eastern Congo, Congolese opposition groups, Ugandan, Rwandan opposition fighters groups are operating in Eastern Congo. On the night between Tuesday and Wednesday, a Ugandan opposition fighters group carried out an attack on a town in Eastern Congo, which is on Congo-Uganda border. Kabasha is the name of the town, situated on Beni Butambo Road of Eastern Congo. Dozens of ADF fighters, Allied Democratic Forces, which is the name of Ugandan armed group, dozens of ADF fighters entered Kabasha. They set on fire houses. They set trucks on fire as well. Material damage is being reported. No casualties, luckily, so far. 3 days ago, Uganda conducted airstrikes on ADF positions in Eastern Congo. These ADF fighters carry out attacks in Uganda and in Eastern Congo as well. In Eastern Congo, they have their strongholds which were pounded by Ugandan Air Force 3 days ago. Watch a clip showing the destruction in Kabasha, the town where ADF fighters burnt properties. You can see smoke rising from houses, from some trucks. Secondly, viewers, M23 fighters, March 23 movement fighters, Congolese opposition fighters are advancing towards Goma city. 30 kilometers away from Goma city, they are sending reinforcements to Rugari. They have been seen moving towards Rugari from different locations, from Ratshoro and from other areas. They are moving towards Roman Gabo. Roman Gabo is situated to the north of Rugari. From Roman Gabo, they are moving towards Rugari. They are sending reinforcements to Rugari, and from Rugari, they are planning a massive push towards Goma. Goma is just 30 kilometers away from Rugari. Yesterday, Congolese Air Force conducted airstrikes on M23 targets in Ratshoro in areas on Congo-Rwanda border. Congo accuses Rwanda of backing M23 fighters. Congo is using its air force. The Congolese military is involved in counter-offensive on M23 fighters. Kenya is sending its troops as well, though no deployment so far. Burundi has its soldiers as well. UN mission, peacekeepers mission is operating in Eastern Congo too, but M23 fighters so far are advancing towards Goma. On the 16th of November, talks are due to be held in Nairobi, Kenya about the crisis in Eastern Congo. Can East Africa community countries launch a joint military offensive against M23 fighters? That remains to be seen. So far on the ground, M23 fighters are holding their positions, though airstrikes are being conducted, gunship helicopters are being used by Congolese military. But Congolese military is not in a position to stop M23 fighters. That is why general mobilization has been ordered by Congolese government in Goma city. Youth are being mobilized, they're being recruited as well. It means that Congolese military is not capable enough to stop M23 fighters, which are backed by foreign elements. Most sources say that Congolese M23 fighters are backed by Rwanda, some name Uganda as well. So no signs of any major losses suffered by M23 fighters so far. They are heading towards Goma. Yes, their advance has been slowed down because they captured Kiwanja, then Rutshuru, then Romangabo, then moved towards Rugari. They were stopped at Rugari because Congo's government deployed its air assets, but it's not that they have been pushed back. Still, they are holding ground and they are heading towards Goma city. Thirdly, viewers, a French journalist working for the Reuters has been expelled by DR Congo government. Sonia Rolly was expelled today by DR Congo's government. So far, reasons have not been made public by DR Congo's government why she was expelled. Sonia Rolly entered Congo 2 months ago. She entered Congo to cover a conference on climate change. She applied for permission to work in Congo, but she was not given accreditation by Congo's government. She was summoned by immigration police in Kinshasa today. She was put on a flight bound for Paris. So she is out of DR Congo. She was expelled. International journalist bodies are condemning this move by Congo's government. She has been covering humanitarian, human rights and other issues in this region. Lastly, viewers, Russia has ordered its troops to leave Kherson. Around 2.5 months ago, I reported in some videos on this channel that it was becoming difficult for Russia to hold on to its territorial gains across Dnieper River in Kherson and Mykolaiv, because the bridges over Dnieper River connecting left and right banks of Dnieper River were being targeted by Ukrainian forces. HIMARS were being used to conduct precision strikes on these bridges. Nova Kakhovka Bridge, Antonevsky Bridge, rail bridges, all were targeted. So thousands of Russian troops in Kherson and Mykolaiv across Dnieper River were stranded, though pontoon bridges were being used by Russian military. But obviously, you cannot use pontoon bridges for large-scale movement of troops and military equipment. So, around 2 months ago, we reported that Russia will have to withdraw from Kherson city and Mykolaiv. Russians are now withdrawing, officially confirmed. They are withdrawing to the left bank of Dnieper River. Sergei Shoigu, Russian defense minister, and Sergei Sorokin, who is top commander of Russian military in Ukraine, has confirmed today that now left bank of the Dnieper River will be used as a defense line by Russian forces. Sinihorivka, main town across the Dnieper River in Kherson, has come under Ukrainian control. So in coming hours, you'd see entire Russian military presence coming to a close in Kherson city. Russians are still in Kherson because to the left bank of Dnieper River is Kherson, but it is Kherson Oblast. It is another blow to Russian military offensive in Ukraine. Recently, Russia has lost large territories in Ukraine. Russia lost large territories in Kharkiv, then it lost northern Donetsk, and it lost some territories in Lugansk as well. Russian advance in Kherson, in Mykolaiv was completely checked, and now Russians are retreating from Kherson and Mykolaiv towards left bank of Dnieper River. Russians will use this left bank as a defense position, and they'll try to make the right bank of Dnieper River as a buffer zone. Can they do it? How will Ukrainians cross the river to attack Russians? It will be difficult for Ukrainians to remove Russians from the left bank of Dnieper River. But it is another blow to Russian military offensive in Ukraine. Russia held a referendum in Kherson. All Kherson Oblast, Zaporizhia, Lugansk, and Donetsk a few weeks ago, and Russia claimed that residents of Kherson voted to join Russia. Now Russians are withdrawing, they are retreating from Kherson city, and within the last 2 weeks, Russians evacuated thousands of people living in Kherson. They were evacuated from Kherson towards eastern Ukraine, towards mainland Russia. So another blow to Russian military offensive in Ukraine. Thank you for watching.